Are you struggling getting your menopause or post-menopause weight off, and nothing that you're doing is actually working for you? If you're nodding your head yes, then stay with me, because I'm going to deep dive into what I've done to be able to shed 32 pounds and still counting. Hi, I'm Sandy Sinden, and I help active women biohack their health after menopause so that they feel in control of their weight, energy, and mental clarity. What did I do during and after menopause to get the weight off? I did everything you can think of. I tried all the diets, Atkins, Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, no carb, and the list goes on. I hit the gym hard and pushed myself. I did everything that I knew in my 20s and 30s and even 40s worked for me. But all of a sudden, menopause hit, and that changed the game, my friend. I figured it was my metabolism just running slower. That's what I kept being told, that it was my metabolism, that I needed to work harder and eat less. But what I didn't realize would happen is over the next decade, very slowly crept on an additional 50 pounds. And all of a sudden, I found myself in a place where I needed to lose 100 pounds. I've never had that much extra weight, even when I was pregnant with my kids. I was like, holy shit, now what am I going to do? I hired a trainer, I hired a nutritionist, and I started doing all the things. None of the things were working. I was eating the protein, drinking the water, cutting the carbs, cutting the fat, strength training, you name it. I did it. And I would lose 2 pounds and I would gain 3 pounds. I was getting so frustrated. I'm like, this is not worth it. I'm not even living anymore because I'm so consumed about food and what I should eat and what I shouldn't eat that I started where I really wasn't eating much of anything. And the weight was staying on even more because my body thought I was starving it. I was ready to just give up. But one less lever was to talk to my doctor. I went to my doctor and he started me with a gut cleanse. He said, we need to detox your body and clean your gut. He said, let's make sure the systems in your body are working properly. I think I was on every supplement known to mankind over the next year. We also tried other modalities along with it, like red bed therapy. Results? None. Nothing was dropping the weight. And I think even my doctor wasn't sure what to do next. But he said, let me send you to the homeopathic doctor that's inside his practice, and let's see what she says. So I went to her, told her everything that was going on. She started by putting me on thyroid meds, but I had been on thyroid meds before, and that never really made a difference either. She said, you know what? I think you are a really good candidate for a GLP-1. Well, I was not really excited about that because I had heard all these stories about GLP-1. But what I wasn't familiar with was GLP-1 microdosing. What I learned is GLP-1 microdosing is taking a smaller dose so that you don't have the extreme side effects that some people get with the weight loss dose, but your weight loss will go slower. And I thought, well, I can handle that because while I'm working on getting this weight off, I'm going to get the lifestyle changes made. I'm going to get the right foods. I'm going to get the working out locked in. I'm going to do all the things so that I don't gain this weight back, because I've lost a lot of weight 2 other times in my life. Once was for my wedding, and the other was because I was playing competitive tennis and I wanted to get my weight and health in check. So I've done it before, but I'm just tired of this roller coaster. I'm tired of working so hard to get the weight off and then just turn around and putting it back on. GLP-1 is a tool that I can use for maintenance once the weight is off. So I decided to try it. Everything I had researched about GLP-1, especially the microdosing, was positive. There are so many good things. Cardiovascular health. It helps with dementia and Alzheimer's. They're finding research around addiction. Like the list goes on of the things that GLP-1 microdosing can actually help with. It's used as a longevity tool. I thought, okay, I got started and oh my God, the weight started to finally come off. Now it has gone slower than I would like, which I expected because it's not the high weight loss dosing, it's microdosing. But I'm like, okay, if it goes slower, as long as it's going, before it just wasn't even moving. I'm not doing anything different now than what I did before. I'm back to the protein. I'm doing the water. I'm low fat. I'm low on the carbs. I'm strength training. I'm walking. I'm doing all of the same things, but this time the weight is actually coming off. And the beautiful thing is, I know once I get it all off that I can maintain it for the first time in 62 years. I'm focused on the lifestyle changes. The microdosing for me has been amazing. I'm down 32 pounds and counting and 27.5 inches. I feel great. I don't have the blood sugar issues anymore. I don't have the cravings. I don't have the food noise. I feel stronger, healthier than I have in a very long time. I am so excited what GLP-1 has done for me and my body. If you are out there struggling with your weight, don't let what you hear on the media and what other people say about GLP-1 detour you. Really look at the research for GLP-1 microdosing. And I think you may find that it's not what you thought it was. And it can absolutely change your life. And I know sometimes people look at it and they think, oh, it costs too much. But what I tell everybody is the reality is you're either going to pay now or you're going to pay later. So why not pay now and get in front of your health? Why wait until your weight has caused some sort of health issue? Because it will. There's so many risk factors that go the more weight you have on. Like for me, I was in the obese category. It's scary. And I learned I could shorten my life by 10 years as a result. I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm 62. I want every last year I have. So if you're in that same boat, or even if you're just 10 or 20 pounds to lose, and you just want to get off the hamster wheel of weight loss, look into GLP-1 microdosing and be open to the possibilities for yourself. If you're ready to see if GLP-1 microdosing is right for you, go to my bio and you'll see the link for my midlife reset guide where I walk you through all things GLP-1 microdosing so that you can make the right decision for yourself.